Hello everyone and welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to learn about present tenses in English. This is one of the most important grammar topics because we use present tenses in our daily life when we speak, write, and communicate with others. By the end of this lesson, you will clearly understand how to use each tense correctly and confidently. In English, we have three main present tenses: present simple, present continuous, present perfect. Each one is used in a different situation. So while explaining, always ask yourself, is it a habit? Is it happening now? Or is it connected to the past? This will help you choose the correct tense. Let's start with the present simple. The form is very easy. With I, you, we, and they, we use the base form of the verb. For example, I work, they play. But with he, she, and it, we add s or es. He works, she watches. So remember, only with he, she, it, we add s. Now let's look at the structure. In positive sentences, we say she works. In negative sentences, we say she does not work or doesn't work. In questions, does she work? An important note and rule: after does, the verb goes back to the base form. So we say, does she work? Not does she works. We use the present simple in several important cases. First, for facts. The sun rises in the east. Second, for habits or routines. I study every day. Third, for permanent situations. She lives in Lebanon. And fourth, for timetables. The class starts at 8. So whenever the action is repeated or always true, we use present simple. Now let's look at the clue words. These words help you recognize the present simple. Always, usually, often, sometimes, never. Also, every day, every week, on Mondays. If you see these words, it is a strong sign that you should use present simple. Now let's move to the present continuous. The form is am or is or are plus verb plus ing. For example, I am studying. She is reading. So we always need the verb to be plus the ing form. Let's see the structure. Positive, she is studying. Negative, she is not studying. Question, is she studying? Again, remember, the verb to be is always necessary in this tense. We use the present continuous or progressive for first, actions happening right now. For example, I am eating now. Second, temporary situations. For example, he is staying here this week. Third, future plans. I am meeting my friend tonight. So, if the action is happening at the moment or for a temporary period, we use present continuous. Here are the clue words. Now, right now, at the moment, today, tonight, look, listen. These words show that the action is happening now. Now let's compare. I eat lunch at 2 p.m. This is a habit. I am eating now. This is happening now. So, present simple is a routine and present continuous is an action at the moment. This difference is very important. Now we have an important rule. Some verbs are called stative verbs. These verbs describe feelings, thoughts, or states. For example, love, like, hate, know, understand, believe, think, for an opinion, want, need. We do not use them in continuous form. For example, I am knowing the answer is wrong. I know the answer is right. This is a very common mistake, so be careful. Some verbs can be both stative and action depending on the meaning. For example, I think she is nice. This is an opinion. I am thinking about the problem. This is an action. I have a car. This is possession. I am having lunch. This is an action. So the meaning changes with the tense. Now let's move to the present perfect. The form is have or has plus past participle of the verb. For example, I have finished. She has gone. This tense connects the past with the present. The structure, positive, I have done my homework. Negative, I haven't done it. Question, have you done it? Or have you done your homework? Remember, use has with he, she, it. And have with I, you, they, we. We use present perfect for first experience. For example, I have visited Paris. Second, no exact time. I have seen this movie. Third, duration. I have lived here for 5 years. Fourth, recent actions. She has just arrived. So you use it when the past action is connected to the present. Important clue words. Just, ready, yet, ever, never, since, for. These words are strong signals for present perfect. Let's understand the difference. Since is a starting point. For example, since 2020. For is for duration. For example, for 3 years. So, since tells us when something started. For tells us how long it continues. Now the final comparison. Let's summarize. Present simple is for habits and facts. Present continuous is when something happening right now. Present perfect is when the past is connected to the present, to now. Always ask yourself these questions to choose the correct tense. And some clue words for present simple, like always, every day, present continuous, now, at the moment, present perfect, ready, yet, since. Goodbye.